Getting set for our next fight, our 7th of 14, and we still have 4 title fights to get to here at Cage Wars 66. Up next, it's Valdez versus Thacina.
And now, El Shaddai, you spoke to Valdez, and he's called the Silent Assassin.
Yeah, I was mistaken. It was a different fighter I talked to, but I seen this guy fight before on a different card, and he came prepared and ready to go. So I'm expecting a lot of things out of him, and judging by off the way his teammate was prepared, I'm sure he's ready to fight.
I want to thank everybody that's watching on Stimulus.com. I want to give a shout out to Will and the UB, that's U Buffalo wrestling team, who's watching our stream right now.
We're talking about Will Hoteling?
We're talking about Will Hoteling.
Yeah, I've had the opportunity to train with Will Hoteling a lot. He comes up on his summer breaks and wrestles with me. He's a tough kid.
Yeah.
And they're up there changing the UB program day by day right now.
His father kicked my ass so many times back in the day.
He kicked mine too recently. And listen, the UB just got a new wrestling coach. They're looking to turn the program around and become a staple in New York wrestling. So shout out to Will Hoteling and the UB wrestling team, man. Good luck to you guys in your future endeavors.
And I just want to add something. I think Chad Hoteling saved me from getting my ass kicked on more than 1 or 2 occasions. Those downtown bars, Chad had everybody's back down there.
When Chad was in the bar, I always felt good.
Yeah. He's behind us right now, and I feel good.
While we're waiting for the next guy, I'll tell a quick story. We were working the door. His then girlfriend, who's now wife, a guy grabbed her up her skirt. So I went over and I'm like, I got him. Chad put his big old paw on me and said, no, I got him. And he took the man and Undertaker chokeslammed him into the jukebox.
The old-fashioned way.
He was like he is a gentle giant, but don't piss him off.
Yeah, he's one of those true heavyweights.
But I still remember he put his hand, no, I got this. And after he threw him against the jukebox, he goes, now you got him.
now you can clean up after my mess. Man, listen, this is an understated moment as a fighter, this moment where you get the Vaseline on your face, man, and this is when it all becomes real, and you take that final plunge into the cage where you know there's going to be a winner or loser decided in just a few moments, man. So, you know, I can relate to what's going through this fighter's head and you know, the feelings and the emotions and the vibe that's going through his mind right now, man.
Well, especially because once you get the Vaseline on, you're no longer allowed to slap five with your teammates like nothing. You're supposed to be right in the cage.
You're in. That's an underrated part of the process, man. I know I speak about the process a lot, but that's what this is as a fighter, man.
You got to embrace the process, just like E.T. says, Eric Thomas.
Yeah, you got to embrace the process and trust the process, even some would say. Hey, and both of these guys look to be in amazing shape and ready to go, man. This is looking to be like an exciting fight.
Yeah, it sure does.
We're going to bring it up to Mike Balbo for the official introductions.
The action continues on the card for Cage War 66 with our upcoming contest. 3 3-minute rounds in our featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in yesterday 145 pounds, representing Trillium Mixed Martial Arts out of Scarborough, Ontario, Canada. Alejandro Valdez. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in yesterday at 145.2 pounds, representing Animals Mixed Martial Arts out of Yonkers, New York. Marc, the Shark Thacina. The man in charge of the action at the sound of the bell is Keith Peterson.
Valdez versus Thacina. Thacina in the red, Valdez in the blue.
Man, Thacina looks to be like a really fast and twitchy just from the way he's warming up and getting ready to go. I'm excited to see how he comes out in this fight.
And Valdez just...
Oh, wow.
Man.
Nice body kick by Thacina.
Nice body kick, but it may or may not have hit Velez's elbow.
You're right about fast twitch, too, El Shaddai.
Yeah, he's super fast twitch. You could just tell by the way he was warming up.
But even if it hits your elbow, it says, oh, I got to watch this.
Gotta watch this. And sometimes that's what it's all about, just touching your opponent and making him think, overloading his nervous system, as the great George St. Pierre likes to say.
Nice right hand by Valdez.
Very nice right hand. And those body kicks just keep coming. It's hard to really. Oh, and he's mixing up the grappling. And they're right here up on us. We got Valdez looking to get some pressure. It looks like he's working towards a single leg.
Keith Peterson on top of the action, making sure that Valdez is not grabbing the cage.
And Marc is doing a really good job at controlling Valdez's hips and biting down on that underhook.
This feels like both men are very evenly matched here.
Yes, we're getting Valdez with some scoring to the body. Oh,
Nice dirty punching out of the clinch.
yes, way to work off the cage. You can tell that Marc wants to keep space and use that fast twitch muscle to score and land strikes. You can tell he likes that body kick, and it's really starting to get to Valdez's mind.
Well, and
he's-
it's going to be there with the opposing stances.
Yep.
Both these guys are looking for a strong finish in the night.
Yes, sir. He's mixing it in well with that leg kick too. And there's no tell on those either.
No, both these guys are very polished. Nice
Yes.
check hook by Valdez.
Super efficient. That was a nice check of the leg kick. Subtle but clean. And Valdez, like, Marc's throwing those kicks, but Valdez is doing a really good job at defending them. I just want to add.
We don't seem to have our fight clock right now. Probably guessing about a minute or so left to go. Round number 1. Pretty even fight early on here. Thacina versus Valdez. Valdez in the blue, Thacina in the red.
If I was Valdez there, I would actually switch to a single leg. He's going for those doubles, and Marc's doing a good job at defending those with those overhooks
And the long legs.
and those
Getting that
long
spread.
legs. I would switch to a single leg once he splits his stance.
And kind of pull him away from the cage, right?
Pull him away from the cage, exactly.
10 seconds.
seconds.
Use
Here we
the
go.
wide stance against him.
All right, my coach always used to use that table analogy.
Yeah,
Take a
table.
leg from the table.
Oh, but we actually got to take that at the end of the round from Marc.
Thacina.
I can't pronounce it. Yeah, I can't pronounce
Thacina.
Thacina. Hey, that was a great fight, great round by both men.
That might have been enough, too, in the judges' eyes to score it for Thacina. That was a big little
Yes,
takedown.
I agree. I think Thacina was a little bit more effective in his striking, and Marc was a little bit more effective in his pressure and holding him against the cage, but unfortunately, he didn't score much, in my opinion. We got our beautiful ring girls here for round 2. That's the best part about the fights going
Yeah,
a little
man, you gotta
longer
soak it
than
all
the
in.
first round.
Soak it all in.
You got to soak it in. It's part of the process, brother.
Remember, don't pull out.
Hey, listen, I don't know anything about that, brother. We got Chris Sawaki here snapping the beautiful photos you see on the Cage Wars Facebook.
We appreciate everybody watching at stimulus.com.
That just got me a nice little photo. Maybe that'll be my new profile.
Oh,
pic.
please. Like there's been no photos ever taken of you.
I think of them myself sometimes.
God, you live online, bro.
Yes, sir. Hey, we're into round 2 of this action. This is a great fight up until now, man, I got to say. Both men in great shape. Neither of them breathing heavy.
No, and Valdez appears to have some quiet confidence about him.
Thacina definitely has a reach advantage.
Yeah, and he's so twitchy, and those kicks come from weird angles.
Very athletic, too.
He
Switching
might have some
stance.
type of karate background or some taekwondo.
Yeah, there's definitely some sort of a striking martial art background.
Yes. Oh, and that was a nice one, too, by Thacina.
He's got very good hips.
Very good hips. He mixes up those kicks from the teep to the body kick to the leg kick very well.
And will still mix the hands in to make his opponent think.
Yeah, a little pressure on that one, too.
Did he come down? Was he the one that came down from Canada, Thacina?
No. That's
Or Valdez?
Valdez.
Okay.
Valdez.
Thacina's Yonkers?
That
You know,
leg-
and down at Animals MMA, they're known for their Muay Thai with Coach Butters down there.
Okay. Yeah, you can see it. You can
Oh.
see oh, those are nice counters, though. And that's what you got to do. You got to punch a kicker.
Nice jab hook.
Both fighters seem to be really settling in here.
I mean, those leg kicks are starting to add up. You see Valdez stepping a little bit heavier on that leg. I wouldn't be surprised if he switches his stance sooner or later.
And you could see, too, under Valdez's right elbow, you can see the marks, the red.
You can see the red to the ribs,
Yep,
man.
to
That
the
body
ribs.
kick definitely landed. Slipped right up under that elbow and hit.
We got our
Oh,
clock back.
that was close to the.
Yeah, close to the family tree, the family jewels there. And like I said, I'd like to see if Valdez drop to a single leg there. Thacina's got that underhook, but there's nothing stopping Valdez from dropping to a single, maybe level
Good
changing.
turn by Thacina.
Yeah. And that just goes to show he's a well-rounded fighter.
Both guys doing a good job digging for those underhooks when their backs on the cage.
Nice knee to the body by Thacina. Nice uppercut.
Valdez looking for that clinch, plumb clinch.
Thacina's doing a really good job at scoring points with his pressure. Oh, nice head kick from Valdez.
1 minute left.
And earlier I spoke about him blocking that kick to the body with that guard, but we both know, Will, that sooner or later that arm starts to take damage too.
Oh, absolutely. It starts to just hurt and suck.
Yeah.
You know what? If you notice, he's carrying that right hand a little lower right now because of those body kicks.
Yes, sir. Oh,
I
that
think he hurt
hit
him.
to the body hurt him. Definitely.
I think he hurt. Oh, he should have.
That's a nice double leg, nice takedown. Let's see if he can do something with it.
I think that's him being very aware, Brian. Knowing we're coming to the end of the round and wanting to finish it on top.
This is a very underrated ride in MMA. You see how Thacina's got his legs scooped? I'd like to see him get it above his knees for a little bit more control. But right now, Valdez can't do much to get out without first addressing the way his legs are tied up.
Yeah, it's good analysis by the champ. Thank you.
Yeah, he's got to get to his left hip, drag that left leg out like he's trying to now, get a foot on a hip.
Yep.
10 seconds.
Oh, he's got his back now.
He was hoping to roll Thacina. It didn't work out in his favor.
No. That was a great round by Thacina.
Very good round.
I feel like the tide of the fight is starting to shift.
Starting to shift. That round definitely showed it. I think you look to that body kick that slipped under the elbow, that knee to the body that hurt Valdez.
And also just the pressure that Valdez is putting on the cage, that gets tiring.
And the variety of his strikes, I would say, is hard for Valdez to figure out. You know what I mean? When you think he's throwing the body kick, he throws the leg kick. When you think he's throwing the leg kick, he throws the head kick. When you think he's throwing the head kick, he throws the teep.
Some very aggressive towel waving in front of the corner of Valdez.
It's all about the towel waving, man. You got to bring that body temperature down.
I get the sense that that's almost like his cornerman saying, like, we got to wake you up, right? Is that
kind of trying to
a little bit of the
implore him
energy I was
to
getting?
Wake up, change the energy, change the mindset.
Yeah.
Man, this minute in the corner is valuable. Fights can be won or lost based off that minute on the stool, man.
Well, we saw the adjustments Alex Williams made in
Yes.
between each round.
And Alex Williams comes from a great camp with Coach Duff there, and they're super experienced. Many champions come out of Mohawk Valley MMA.
What do you guys think that Valdez can do to kind of change the momentum? Looks like Thacina thoroughly dominated round 2.
I think Valdez can do so if he can establish his jab here, because
I was going to say, he's got to throw the jab. He's got to double it up, too.
Thacina's got that long guard, which it's good for fighting range, but that jab can slip through really easy.
If Valdez is going to throw that lead leg kick, I'd like to see him follow it up with a 2 on the way down.
Yeah, 2.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Look, hey, Will knows a thing or two. These Cage Wars commentators ain't no joke. Hey, and sometimes even when you block those head kicks, man, they still land.
And again, it makes you think like, damn, that would suck if I didn't block that.
If I didn't block that.
Thacina
Nice
just seems
kick.
very textbook to me. He's
so
very
clean, no
controlled,
tells.
very clean. Yep.
His eyes wide open, very comfortable, seeing
Yeah.
everything.
He's got a lot of tools for
He's
sure.
using that long guard to find range. The tell of a good striker is knowing your range. And Thacina knows his range well.
And as an athlete, though, he's hitting that zone.
He's in that zone. You tell he's in the moment.
Yep.
He's in rhythm.
He's aware. He's hearing his corners. He knows where he is in the round.
And if you're Valdez, you need to find a way to break that momentum in that rhythm. And you can tell, like, with that, Valdez
Again,
is just
good
out of
job
rhythm.
checking that kick, though.
He's checking it. He's doing well to take those, man. He's taking a lot of those lead leg kicks, and there's no redness or nothing. He doesn't look to be limping or anything.
Oh, looking for the spinning technique.
But that was a good momentum breaker right there.
Very unorthodox there by Thacina.
Yeah, if you're Valdez, you just need to break. You need to break Thacina's momentum, right, in his rhythm. Like that. There you go. That's a good momentum breaker.
He's got to dig an underhook. He's looking for the neck, not in the best position.
It's good control, though. Thacina's doing a good job at using that position to change his position, if that makes any sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The guillotine's not there, but he was able to get Valdez's back against the cage. And
The
secure it.
cutter is there against the cage, though.
Yeah, the cutter. And shout out to Bill Swartz. Me and Bill Swartz have been working on a special move. It's not known. It's called the Tiger Claw. I like that one.
Is that like some death touch shit?
It's like some death touch shit, man.
40 seconds left to go in our third round. in a fight where we all feel like Thacina might have a slight edge, so it's do or die time now for Valdez.
He's definitely got a slight edge in this fight, but hey, listen, 30 seconds is a long time in MMA, man. If I'm Valdez, I'm looking to create some distance and land some big shots, though.
Listen, for those of us who've been around a while, you remember the Pat Barry-Czech Congo fight.
Yeah.
Last second of the round.
Last second. Oh, that calf kick is dangerous, man. And Valdez had all his weight on it, and now you can see him moving a little.
Yep, a little gingerly.
A little gingerly on that leg.
Oh!
Man, Thacina's kind of lost some respect for him in the striking. His hands are down. That was a great fight, man.
Excellent feints, excellent kick selection.
Very good fight, man. Thacina is ready to go. You can tell he's in full effect.
I mean, Thacina seems like he's got a really strong skill set, slightly unrefined, but that's only going to come with time and more experience. There's a lot to work on with a fighter like that. He's got a lot of different skills.
A lot of different skills. You can tell he's a decent grappler. He was able to control and
got some
not
rhythm,
get
too.
taken
We got
advantage
a lot
of.
of dancers tonight.
He's got a lot of
We
little bit
need
of
some
rhythm.
big pisser dancing next fight.
Listen, I'm not much of a dancer, but dancing and fighting work well hand in hand, man. And he put together a great fight. He deserves to dance a little bit. And more importantly, that shows he's having fun with it, man. He's in the moment, and he's doing his thing.
And a moment in the cage with one of Valdez's cornermen, just kind of consoling his fighter. I mean, listen, we put like you talked about, we put so much pressure on these athletes. I mean, let's be real here. Let's call it what it is. This isn't the UFC.
No.
This isn't this isn't an amateur level, high level amateur. But guys can get down, and I like to see that they're coaching Valdez up in the corner moments after he's just tasted defeat, most likely.
Hey, I mean, listen. There's nothing to be ashamed of in that loss, man. He fought a tough fighter, and he fought him well. He went out there. He was game. It wasn't a wash. He had good moments, and he did his thing, man. There's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Without a doubt, both fighters take the center of the octagon, and Mike Falvo will have the judge's decision momentarily. We haven't had that electric knockout tonight. A lot of decisions.
Yeah,
It'll come.
Some nights they come. Yeah, it'll come.
This crowd's ready.
They're ready
I'm
for
ready.
it.
We're going to bring it up to Mike Falvo for the official
And
result.
as always, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for two great fighters. After 3 hard-fought rounds of mixed martial arts, we go to the official scorecard. All 3 judges have scored the fight 30-27 in favor of your winner by way of unanimous decision. Out of the red corner, Marc the Shark Thacina.